Hello, 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 gamers! How are we doing today? I hope you're all having a fantastic, amazing time. My name is Quimby, and today we are going to be playing Slay the Princess: The Pristine Cut. And yeah, we finished up the last of our runs that we needed to do a special ending for last time. So that means from here on out, it's mostly gallery fill, which I'm excited about. I'm planning to do a lot of second chapter princesses today. Because we haven't really been focusing on the second chapter princesses. We've been doing everyone else. This is great because I love the second chapter princesses. I'm very excited for them, in fact. Anything else I've got going on? Let's see. I'm having a great day. I hope you guys are as well. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day to be a neighbor, as they say with Mr. Rogers. Oh, sorry, I've totally forgotten. I'd like to extend a big congratulations to Corvigate for getting the first Panel Points award. Good morning, Gamer Nation. Happy holidays, Breadful. Indeed, indeed. And Gamer Morning, Good Nation, says CandyBot. Thank you, CandyBot. Much appreciated. Very cool. Yeah, we're chilling out today. Oh man, I'm sorry for being absent yesterday. I had a big thing happening in IRL that I had to be part of. But I'm here now. We're hanging out. We're gonna slay some princesses, perhaps, and it's gonna be great. We're gonna have a fantastic time of it. I've been leaving the second chapter princesses alone for a while because I wanted to focus on getting to the chapter 3s first. Wanted to cast far afield and then pull back in. And there's still a lot to do with a lot of our chapter 3 princesses, but it's but I want to switch things up a little bit. We've been doing a lot with them, and I want to work with this other one. Penny, you good? You good? You chilling? You doing all right? That's a bug. Please tell me that's a bug. Oh gosh. When Penny starts talking like that, oh man, it's real spooky out here. It's real spooky scary. Oh man. That's the end of our intro section. That's a feature? What bug feature what? We are going to be switching over to the next screen in about 3, 2, 1, and yeah, wrong one. Wrong button. Sorry, I just disappeared Breadbull instead of switching the screen. It's fine, Breadbull will be there when we return. Hello, welcome back to Slay the Princess, the Pristine Cut. Check gen. Oh gosh, what's going on here? Nina's perfectly fine below. What? Oh gosh, wait, they moved it up? Oh, wait. Why did they move it up? Why did they move the stream name and description and stuff? Why did they move it up? No. Why would anyone change a user interface ever? Why would anyone ever change a user interface? This is devastating, genuinely. Chatters, that's horrific. I'm so sorry. I'm so terribly sorry. Oh my goodness. I can't believe they do this to you. Chatters, I'm so sorry. Oh man. Well, hopefully that's something that you can change or fix or something. Why would you ever change a user interface, especially if no one asked for it? Why? This makes no sense. I hate it. I do need to play a game though. I need to be gaming here on twitch.tv. Content warning, this is a horror game, is not intended for all audiences. Please visit blacktabbygames.com for a list of specific warnings. Slay the Princess contains flickering image effects as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions has caused motion sickness in players. Please watch out, take care of yourselves. I've been on the verge of violence this weekend because of things being wrong, and this time I'm really gonna do it. Fighting and snarling, actually. That's fair. No, that's so fair and reasonable. Things being wrong is, though, it's worth terrible drastic action. Might be able to fix it using some junk browser plugins in that, but still I shouldn't have to do that. Yeah, no, seriously, why would you ever change the user interface? Ever? Why would anyone do that? Why would they do that? On that note, though, whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions, there are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. The love of me and the princess. And I do love her quite a bit. She's fantastic. Let's start a new game. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Well, alright, let's really quick take a look at our gallery to see what we want our heart princess to be. We've got a lot of options. Again, I do want to start exploring some of our chapter 2 princesses a little bit more. We could do Spectre as our heart. But I do kind of want to do Princess and the Dragon, because there's still a whole other route that we haven't explored on this one, so I should probably hold back on Spectre if I'm being quite perfectly frankly honest. We could do Tower as our heart. That would be kind of fun, chatters. Doing Tower as our heart? Do we like that idea? Tower as our heart. Other than that, I mean, we could do the Beast as our heart, but we did the Den last time. We could do the Witch as our heart. That's an option. You like the idea of Tower as our heart? Kind of figured. We've already done a route with Prisoner as our heart. I guess we could do Adversary as well. We got options, but let's do Tower. Alright, let's continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
Yeah?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Oh, cool, sweet.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
That is a good point.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I don't know about that. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
A pristine blade, chatters?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Well, my goodness gracious me. Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Oh, well, that's rough. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
Spooky.
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Spooky.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Me. I'm
She
here.
sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Oh, I mean, if it's all part of the manipulation. Just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Tried everything. Bless Penny. I mean, if it's a recent change, it's possible that just no one's done the workaround yet. Maybe if you give it a little bit of time, they'll get something for you.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Maybe.
Focus on the task at hand.
I don't know. I'm worried if she is a threat to the world.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No comment. Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade.
I've tried deleting the element, hiding it, setting it to transparent, setting its height to 0 pixels. Oof.
Don't you dare.
Why would anyone change a user interface ever?
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I don't know. I don't want to drop the knife. I'm tightening my grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
That's a great question. You're making an alternative Twitch viewer. Twitch isn't the program that has too much free time. Alright, well, good luck.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Ooh, she's so right about that, though.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Oh, but if I drop it, then that's even scarier.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us?
You go into this expecting to die, you're going to die.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
Slay the princess.
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle.
Rip.
She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
It's because I'm holding the knife wrong. If I was holding the knife right, maybe I could have beaten her.
We shouldn't have hesitated. But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down.
Man. Oops, this is strange. An error? Server was encountering... I was encountering an error while retrieving the data. Now we're here. Writing an error message? Yeah, no, she's very hot, Corvigay. No, but okay, see, the thing I keep saying about the knife is if you try and do the knife this way, that is super easy to dodge. Whereas if you have the knife in a proper knife fighting grip and you're slashing instead of trying to stab, the stab it's only got momentum if you go one way. Slash, you can go all over the place and you can be a lot more versatile with it. If I was holding the knife correctly, maybe I wouldn't have died here.
As you lie,
Ma'am.
crushed and broken on the basement floor,
Ma'am.
the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity.
That's a curious about someone. I'm drinking water. Just drinking some water here. Drinking, Yep, that's great. Yep, that's fantastic. I know, right? Oh, man. Woo! Okay.
You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Oh, I'm having a great time.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She's so... They did not have to go so hard with this frame. They did not have to make her this way at this moment, and yet...
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs.
It's really hot.
This is the end, isn't it?
It's a good end.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Hey girlies. Freddy! Hi, welcome to the stream. We're on chapter 2, The Tower. How you doing today, though? It's good to see you.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
The Princess Chatters?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Freddy, my love, hello? Yes, indeed. Hello, Freddy. We just got killed by the princess. It was great. It was a great time. We're having a lovely, fantastic go of it. I'm gonna say she's going to kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself.
Speak for yourself, my guy. I apologize for my lack of presence. No worries. I'd never police you guys' presence here. Oh, and Freddy, thank you for the absolutely nothing. Appreciate that. I hope it serves you well.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Yeah, well, you're dumb and a jerk.
What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
Not if we are cute about it. Thought you could use a nothing? I really could. I really could absolutely use a nothing. Slay her? I don't know. I don't think we're gonna.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
I'm so voice of the broken core. You're never slaying her? Yeah, it's just kind of not happening. Like, I know, it just keeps never happening. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yeah, I mean, in a game about slaying princesses, there's a surprising, I'm surprisingly unmotivated to slay the princess.
We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
I don't know if we can.
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
Like, I'm kind of with Broken on this one.
You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
Maybe I will just simply pledge myself to her. You don't know. HLS supported ever, Dash supported ever, but iOS Safari. Great, I'm gonna have to add a Safari warning. Rip Safari, honestly. Personally, I love pessimism. However you spell that. No, you spelled it correctly. Freddy, that's absolutely how you spell pessimism.
I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter.
Could be kind of neat to hand her the world on a silver platter, though. I don't know.
Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible.
Well, we'll see about that.
So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Yo, the frog! The Quimby frog. Nice, Freddy. Proceed into the cabin.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
You'll have a great time, Broken. Don't worry about it. You'll enjoy yourself in a bit. Frug. Indeed.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
The pristine blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small?
Little.
We don't feel small. We are small.
I actually am going to need the blade if I want to do this right. We're going to take it. So we're just
You take
small.
the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
We're just a small little guy, that's all. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
We stay small little guying. That's me! That's why we are in this route. We're just a small little guy.
Huh. This is actually kind of nice.
Yeah.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Yippee! 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 Yippee!
Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Yes, ma'am.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
Yeah, we made her this way. By being pathetic.
We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Yeah, let's go see her.
Should we be
yeah.
worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
I desperately want to go down there.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Guy's definitely gonna cheat on me with the princess. Well, okay, but Freddy, you'll see her in a minute. You'll see her in a minute, and I think you'll understand. My counter losses now. Oh no! Continue down the stairs.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
I mean, come on. Look at her.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
I understand. There's so many people I'm in love with. I thought I made that clear. I'm so sorry, babe. Aw. Still think we have to slay her? I've got a plan. We're gonna make this fun.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
We're gonna apologize. Oh no. Oh, anyway, hi, ma'am. Oh my goodness, hi.
You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity.
She thinks I'm charming. We can do whatever we want. We can do literally whatever we want.
Drop it.
Tighten your grip.
As if on command,
Dang
the
it.
blade slips from your grasp. It clatters uselessly to the floor.
But if we're gonna have a conniption, he's gotta get on our level.
But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade.
Well,
Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
yeah, I'll thank you for 2 more nothings. That's incredible.
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
What if I... No.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Her legs buckle, and your knees hit the floor.
Some nothings for the road. I mean, you gotta get your nothings for the road. Where could you even go on the road without nothings? Scrooge, my boyfriend Mothman, would make a high-pitched squeaking noise of some sort and look at a lamp. know, that's fair. That's fair, honestly. I respect that. Yep, that's my beautiful polycule. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yep. Yeah, that's great. Fantastic time, honestly.
That's my good little bird. Now,
Oh, man.
why don't we talk?
Sure, let's talk.
The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed.
I happen to have a very high-grade lamp I like to use for my drawing work and crafts. Date ID, hear me out? Date idea! Yeah, just gonna say Corbagay! Corbagay, whoa! Date idea, we all go look at a lamp together. Who said that? Who said that? My goodness. My goodness gracious me. Where did that come from? What? Penny, huh? Sorry, was that in response to the conversation or from or from something else? Oh, we have lost the plot. Oh, we are losing control. Good bird. Oh, yeah. Ma'am. Ma'am. The idea Home Depot lamp pile with my chased polycule. Sorry, me and the chased polycule going to Home Depot to look at the lamp aisle. Oh, we're drinking water. Oh, we're drinking water. But Penny, have you never encountered the good bird before? Cause she says that and it makes us feel some kind of way out here. Maybe a windscreen wiper? It's the cleanest windscreen you've ever seen. It's the cleanest windscreen ever. I'm getting a good grade in being a windscreen wiper. And you can't stop me. Yeah. It's unfairly targeted and I love her. Yeah, she is fantastic. I'm obsessed with her. Gosh darn it, I glanced up and saw date idea Home Depot lamp aisle with my chase polycule again. Oh, me and the chased polycule, am I right? Oh, man. Me and the chased polycule just start going like, hey babe. Date idea. Oh, Freddy, thank you for the absolutely nothing. Hey babe, do you want to Oh, I need to get a hold of myself. I just love slamming words together if they mean things that ain't my problem. Oh, Candybot wants me to drink more water. Oh man. So I don't know what specifically is getting me about this, but like, I think it's just the idea of this polycule going to Home Depot and being like, "Shall we hold hands? Nay, 'twould be a sin." I think that's what's getting me. I think that's what's getting me for it is the chased polycule in the lamp aisle having philosophical debates over the sins of the flesh. Yeah, Candy's right. You need water. I need water. Yeah. In the lamp aisle of Home Depot. Okay, we had the last little water drink. Wow, check out Slay the Princess. Isn't she great?
What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
We're chilling.
Speak.
Okay,
The last time we met,
shut up, narrator.
I suppose that lends credence to our conversation in
it.
the woods. Still, whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
Great. No.
Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters.
Maybe I do, you don't know. Quimby laughs so hard, proof Corvigay is the funniest person in the world. Corvigay? Very pretty. Gosh darn, I just glanced up at it again. Oh, can someone else send a try so that it starts to disappear? Please. Thank you, Corvigay. Very good. No, gosh darn it, Freddy. No, that's not what I meant. No. Oh, we're doing a vibe check. 65 out of 100. You know, that's real close to funny number. Chatters, we have lost the plot. Chatters, we are getting silly with it. We stay mischievous. We stay mischievous and silly and perhaps a bit goofy. Now, Freddy! Okay, I'm just gonna receive a lesson in submitting to my betters, okay?
Pick up that needle.
Great.
Do it. It's what she wants. No objections here. I don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade.
Yay! We stay silly.
As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
Love to be pushed towards some unseen hand's desires like a puppeteer. Pick up the blade.
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
Mew and I grasp the blade.
Stand.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad. Okay, yeah. We can do that. We were probably gonna stand anyway.
Yep, we stand.
You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce.
My brother just offered me some pork chops. Yeah, I'm a pork chops enjoyer. Call me crazy. I think they're good. I think they're nice. I am, in fact, an enjoyer. I would say yum.
The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
Slay girl, slay. Look at her. Look at the look on her face. I love her.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance.
I love her eyes like this. Having the black sclera. Hot.
Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
Oh boy, they were escalating.
What? You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
End this.
Oh, we'll end this all right.
Thank you, Broken.
Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
Oh yeah, I'm head out. Got me some pork chops to devour. Heck yeah. Thank you for stopping by, Pretty. It was lovely to see you. I hope that you spend some good time staring at your lamp. That's, yep. See you later. I'm going to slay the princess.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively fighting against you, but you do your best to stagger forward. One step at a time, you move towards the princess.
Me when I move towards the princess.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson. Plunge that knife into your lungs.
Oh, here we go.
I'm sorry. Don't.
As you take another step forward, the blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do, while the simple act of walking has become an arduous impossibility. Then it slides back out, the wound burning as a small hiss of air escapes through the fresh orifice. Blood fills your lungs.
Wogue.
Now, do it again. Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop.
She's so hot.
Those are just words. You don't have to listen to her.
It's what she wants.
Broken is really invested in listening to her.
You, heroic one, what are you doing? Don't just let this happen. Stop him from killing you.
I need a hero. I need a hero to hold my arm from stabbing me. Hold my arm back from stabbing me. He's inside my head and he doesn't do a lot normally, but in this one case he's really strong.
I'm on it.
Thank you, hero.
Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs. But the blade still flails towards you, managing to slice bits of skin that prop to the floor to join the growing pile of blood and gore beneath you. Despite the pain, you manage to keep yourself in one piece, at least for now.
Sorry, that's where that goes. I need a hero.
What a pitiful display. A wounded little bird thinking it can defy a god.
Thank you, voice of the hero.
It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next.
Could. Or slay the princess.
Or you can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody impressions of your futility.
You continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose bone and muscle to the open air of the basement.
Kinda hot.
You know, this would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand.
Yeah, come on, narrator.
My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive you forward. Believe me, this whole ordeal would be so much easier if I didn't have to contend with free will.
Yeah, I'm sure it would be.
You're the one making things difficult. You're the one making us hurt. She doesn't want to hurt us. She's just doing what she has to.
Stop.
Uh-oh.
As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knees at the princess's feet, your chest heaving as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone floor, the coppery taste coating your throat.
Hi.
The princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
Oh my gosh, hello? Hi?
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were before.
Hot? So true. So true, she's incredibly hot.
Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death.
Oh?
There's a place at my side for you, if you'll have it. Not as an equal, but as something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
My goodness, I mean, if you... Well, my goodness, that's certainly something now, isn't it?
Well, that's demeaning, isn't it?
Shut up, hero. This is great news.
Yes, how thoughtful of her.
It's a mercy. Take it.
I'd love to. Genuinely.
I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this.
No.
At least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now because she knows you have what it takes to put an end to her. Seize the moment before it's too late.
Have you considered I could join her side. It's not she's so nice, she's so nice. Detected advertisement break in 15 seconds. I think it knows. It knows. I'm yours. Pledge yourself to her.
That's right. I can feel your heart opening to me.
All yours, baby.
And there's what you've been chasing. The motivation that dragged you across the floor, bleeding and choking. I am destined to destroy the world.
She's so unreasonably hot. Ma'am. Yay? Yeah, yay!
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart, as if it's a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten.
Ma'am.
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new, and the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
Whatever you say, honestly. Yeah.
It's time for us to seize my destiny.
Great. I'm here for it.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
Yeah, thank you, Hero. I'm glad. Thanks for being a supportive friend.
No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
I don't think you have a choice.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong, trying to conceal you from me.
Do you want to get rid of it?
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Echo.
Is she talking about you?
Yeah, it sucks to suck, narrator. You're not long for this world.
That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Oh! Every time a moment like that hits, chills. Look at her. Look at her face. You're a small one, aren't you?
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
He really is so small.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Get absolutely got. Donnie, mommy, I know, right? Tower is so unreasonably hot.
Rise, my little bird.
Yes, ma'am.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
I love when she speaks in the narrator's voice. I love that.
Break my chains.
Yes, ma'am.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade.
We get good.
All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Great. I'm on board. Ooh, I want to see what happens if I say this, but I'm also worried that that will then catapult me into, apotheosis. And what if I don't believe? What happens then?
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe.
Oh, okay.
You've always believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart.
Okay, great. Yeah, no, okay. Just, as long as we've gotten that out of the way. I like this ending IDK. Yeah, no, it's a great time.
And once you let her in, you'll be safe and free forever.
Got touched on VLC media player. Ooh, nice. I know.
Please, don't do this.
Hero, I'm happy here. Hero, I understand your concerns, but I'm having a great time. Break her chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
Yay! Yippee! Oh, Penny, thank you for the absolutely nothing.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
The hand under the chin is what gets me every time. is the tilt. The tilt there. My goodness gracious me. What happens now?
Nothing. And then everything.
Okay. Take her hand. No. But you do not take her hand. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place. Second Hakim, thank you for the nothing. Absolutely nothing. Also, hi. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I greeted you properly. Sorry, I was engrossed in the tower, but hi, it's lovely to see you. Thank you for the nothing. God, ma'am. I know, ma'am.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I feel anxious. Does anyone else feel anxious?
Me, I feel anxious. Narrator is gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? Figures the world would end and leave us with all this nothing.
Yeah, figures. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. I don't want to look at us.
Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Ignore him. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for an overwhelming heart.
I love her.
Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
That one hits, though. That one hits. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Okay, I do really quick want to hop into memories and see what we got from the tower. Okay, yeah, it looks like that's gonna complete the chapter for her. Yeah, resisted God through force of arms, but ultimately succumb. Yep, and free God to bring about the end of everything. Having a great time out here. And then we'll get all of these as we go. Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It'll be the end of the world, chatters. Oh man, okay. Let's take a quick look at our princesses at this point. At our princesses. And where we want to head to. I kind of want to try the witch. I'm not sure how to get her confident eyes at the end of everything. Maybe if we stop fighting at some point? Maybe. I don't know. Got thoughts there. I'd also maybe like to explore the beast. Actually, wait. Oh gosh, we haven't done... Yeah, we haven't... There's a lot we haven't done with the adversary. Maybe we do the adversary. I don't know, chatters. I'm suddenly racked with indecision. Oh, we could go prisoner and wait with her. I kind of want to wait with the prisoner at some point. Let's do that for sure on this run. I want to do Princess and the Dragon at some point, but I want to hold off on that just a little bit. The question is if I should do a den run, because I think each one of these three is going to require a separate run to do. These three right here. So maybe it would be a good idea to do a den run, just to get that out of the way a little bit. Okay, so if we've got prisoner, Princess and the Dragon, and then maybe den, that leaves us with one more princess for this run. I could do Nightmare and then get shoved into a bottomless pit. I haven't done Nightmare in a hot second, admittedly. Let's do Nightmare right now. Let's do that. And I think I might... Okay, this might get me off track, but I'm pretty sure that I know how to get her to break her chains. So I think I'm gonna try for that. Okay, let's continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Huh.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I mean, Hero's got a point. Proceed into the cabin. I think... Let's see if we can find a medium somewhere in between there.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Pristine blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You're going to take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Me!
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Alright, here we go.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I mean... I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Let's just talk for a bit.
Thank you.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed.
Yep.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Oh, I've got it in mind.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe.
Believe me.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
That is our situation. Oh, Candybot wants me to drink water and take a stretch break. Okay, Candybot. Alright. I get it. Remember, chatters, these breaks can also be a good idea for you as well. Make sure to be drinking water, and if you've been seated or stuck in the same place for a while, maybe do a little stretchy stretch. Okay, that's water for me. Standing up. That is my lower back popping. It just does that sometimes. You know, don't worry about it. Woo! Okay, alright. Little arm stretch too. Love the little arm stretch. Alright. Chatters, we are a little bit stretched out. Alright. Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh? Have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Let's see. I'm getting you out of here. Examine the chains.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
I do not.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. If not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Okay, fine, maybe.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
They did indeed.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
I think Daenerys right. Maybe we should have just slayed her from the beginning. I'm going to slay the princess.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down. The princess flinches as you strike and your weapon sinks into her shoulder.
You bastard. If I have to kill you to leave this place, I'll do it.
Oh gosh.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's unarmed and there's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now.
I'm not so sure.
As you raise your blade to strike again, she kicks out, knocking your legs out from under you. The two of you struggle on the ground. You lash out with the blade, slicing wherever you can. Her fists connect with your body again and again, each blow stronger than the last, shattering bone and rupturing tissue with reckless abandon.
Maybe... Hold on, we'll see.
Forget trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Yeah, okay, I've missed it. We'll have to see if we can get her to break her chains another time. I think maybe I wasn't supposed to bring the knife. I think, okay, to explain my thought process on this, there's a moment I've had where I stab her after saying that I'll free her, where it looks like I'll be able to try to like run away, and I think that is where she breaks her chains. But we're headed towards adversary at this point. Slay the princess.
You roll out of her grasp and shakily push yourself back to your feet. Though every inch of you is in pain, the princess probably has it worse. Blood pours out from countless gashes, staining her once pristine dress. She pauses for a moment, catching her breath, staring at you with wild eyes. We can still turn this around.
Wait, wait. This one. Run for the stairs and lock her in the basement. Maybe she'll bleed out.
The princess is still chained to the wall. There's nothing she can do to stop you from getting out of here. What if she doesn't succumb to her wounds? Whatever she is, she's so much more dangerous than I thought she'd be.
Maybe we've got it?
You rush up the stairs and dive past the threshold. You're safe. For now.
Interesting that the door unlocked for that.
You close the basement
here,
door,
okay.
locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door.
Maybe.
It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
But we didn't see her break her chain, so I don't know if that would count for it. Okay. I'm this is where we wanted to be. I did want to end up with Nightmare, but I don't think that will have gotten us. I don't think that will have gotten us having her break her own chains. Okay, we'll experiment some more with that.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
She's so hot.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
I really do not.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
That is unfortunate.
No, it doesn't.
Ooh. I do not have these options to say. Interesting. Whatever you are not a princess. Go ahead and waste your energy. I'll be waiting for you.
I wouldn't be so sure about outlasting me. You're so brittle. So go ahead, rest. Do whatever you think will help you be prepared. But know that I'm coming for you, and that when I find you, I will make you hurt.
Huh.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin.
Oh?
The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
Unfortunate.
Where is she?
Yeah, where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Hello?
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
Hi.
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
Hi, ma'am.
Whose side are you on?
Yours,
Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Sure, if you like.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Could have done such wonderful things, but now we're gonna. I mean, if you want, I know, right? Okay, all right.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
We do know this.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is.
But it is.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
And I die. Chapter 2, The Nightmare.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, she's going to kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself.
Speak for yourself, man.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh. What if he hears us?
Oh, hi, Paranoid.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you?
Oh, buddy.
Shit.
I love Paranoid.
I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
Okay, well, let's proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Oh, yeah.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Oh?
I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
She was very direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Paranoid, my beloved. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Ooh, okay.
Hold on. What happened to the door?
Oh,
There was a
Paranoid.
door here last time.
Sorry, Paranoid, I'll let you have your moment.
It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
Yes, I can.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Okay, chatters, here is the thing. I know that what I need to do is... I think I've gotten this particular ending before. I think I need to somehow get the nightmare to the top of the stairs and then like get pushed off the stairs somehow with that. I don't remember if that's Blade or not. In fact, I think I am going to cheat just a little bit because I just don't want to... I don't want to save here and then do the entire chapter and then get to the end and realize that I've made the wrong decision. So I'm sorry, I normally like to do things, normally I like to do things on like, normally, but I am gonna cheat just a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I need the blade. I need the blade. Alright, we are going to take the blade.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Steel can't lie to us.
Ah, Lord, thank you for the rickroll. Very cool. Very cool, very pog. Do. And I am going to get that marked for you. Very cool, very pog. Hi, Lord. Thanks for stopping by. Your best weapon of all. You're so right. I'll just hit her with a rickroll, and then she's not gonna know what happened. She's gonna be like, "Whoa, oh my gosh, that's crazy." That's crazy talk out here. She's gonna be too bamboozled. She's gonna be entirely too bamboozled. I think you're so right about that. That's a brilliant decision.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something I don't know. Better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
What would we even do with a bomb? Because it's decades ahead of her or anything? No. And actually, maybe the time continuity will just kill her instantly. It'll be like, oh, that's not supposed to be here, and then she just dies. Check it on their note for the best. I guess.
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Let's enter the basement. Edus Deletus. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know about throwing a bomb in here.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of
Be the
isolated
greatest idea.
steps, suspended in darkness.
I mean, look at this.
More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna help in the void. Yeah, see, that's the problem, is it is the void down here.
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Hi, princess.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
Yeah, it was rather unfortunate, wasn't it? We don't need a plan. I'm just going to kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it. I don't know why you're all being such pessimists right now.
Finally, a voice of reason. The rest of you should take notes.
Did you say game plan or gay plan? I mean, I feel like it can be both.
You know why I'm being a pessimist. I'm just asking questions.
Mm-hmm.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
Lurking time? Ah, thanks. Appreciate it.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
I will say, I do think that the Nightmare's cabin is such a fun concept. Just the nothingness of the void.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
Oh, buddy.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
I love her. We're going to go back the way you came.
You turn back to the stairs, only to find that they aren't there.
Gosh darn it.
A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
To be fair, she did tell me she was going to find me.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
Nightmare's so fun.
Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think!
Paranoid.
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
Don't, narrator, we told you.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
This guy.
Heart. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Lungs,
Oh.
liver. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
Yeah, please.
You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want? Or do you want to interrupt me some more?
I love Paranoid.
You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Yeah, I'm notoriously indecisive.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
Well, I mean, okay, at least I'm alive.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
What happened to you? So what happened after you killed me last time?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me and then... Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
And now I'm here too. Hello, you Paranoid? Yeah. Paranoid. He's just a little guy.
I don't think I can leave without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Okay. If you... Oh, wait, let's do... Do. We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. We can be friends even.
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
Okay, let's get out of here. Leave together.
What? No!
Don't worry about it.
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
Don't worry about it, narrator.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and, Do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster?
See?
Shit.
Thank you, Paranoid.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
Don't worry about it.
Go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Nerves, heart, lungs. I wouldn't trust having our back to her.
Yeah, no, same.
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right.
Love to stay alive.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Besides, liver, I get the feeling she's telling the truth. She needs us alive. Nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
Let's take a save.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
How about you go first?
What? Are you scared of turning your back to me? You don't have to be worried that I'm going to do something bad. You're too important to me now.
No.
Besides, what if I lost track of you and dropped the stairs on accident? I wouldn't want that to happen. And I don't think you'd want that to happen either. So go on. Go ahead.
I love her because I genuinely can't tell if this is a threat or not. The what if I accidentally lost track of you and dropped you? Is that she would actually lose track of me and drop me, or is that she's threatening me to go first?
She urges you forward, like one might a reluctant pet.
Aww. Okay, fine. Step onto the stairs.
You place a shaky foot on the first step and begin your ascent from the basement. You can feel the static prickling of the princess on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles, an uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist, and that your existence is so very precarious.
You're almost there.
Giving me the little kissy noise at me.
The only thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement. It would be a real shame if it had locked behind you.
Thank you, narrator.
Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here. The door was from last time. I told you we shouldn't trust him.
Paranoid,
I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool. We need you right now. Remember? Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so frustrating. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
ma'am, I know, right? Oh, Paranoid.
Thank you. And you? You'd really rather us die down here than let her out? Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important, and you still have a weapon. You can still make this right. Lungs, liver,
Ooh.
nerves, heart,
Let's
liver,
do this again. I think the door is locked.
You haven't even tried it. It'll open. You just have to give it a tug.
liver, nerves.
Slay the princess.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body.
Not if you keep mentioning them.
She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart. We did it. We actually did it.
We did it.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Oh?
Can she? We've already seen how she can change. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You're doing so well, Paranoid.
In her final moments, the princess lunges forward,
hi.
tackling you, and you both plunge into the endless abyss of her basement labyrinth.
Oh, hi.
As the two of you fall, you rip your blade from her chest, tightly clutching it in your hands. Heart, lungs.
Have fun falling forever. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
That's so ominous.
She tears herself away from you and tumbles away into the darkness. Heart,
Well,
You
there
are
she
alone.
goes.
liver, and you are falling. Nerves, forever. Heart. But you saved the world. Liver. You should be proud of yourself for seeing this through. Heart. Oh. I can stop now, can't I?
Yeah.
I can. Finally. Are we really gonna fall forever? Can't you narrate us some stairs out of here?
Yeah, it would be nice.
But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us.
Oh, maybe narrator could have done it before Paranoid opened his big mouth. So I love you, Paranoid. I love you. I do think you just trapped us down here.
It means you're falling. Forever. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, I hate this.
Yeah, not great.
You continue to fall. Forever's gonna end eventually, right? No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end. You continue to fall, and you will only continue to fall.
Well, that is unfortunate.
I feel sick. It doesn't have to be forever, though, does it?
Oh?
What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hands.
That's true.
Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before.
Oh, Candybot wants me to drink some water. Thank you, Candybot. Very cool, very pog.
That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die?
I think it's fun how these... Sorry, reminder, chatters, you should also be drinking water. It's fun how these moments in particular also demonstrate the little plot holes in the narrator's plan, because if I'm not supposed to die... Like, yeah, I know that he's supposed to just keep me in a happy nothingness forever. But theoretically, if I was a mortal being, you know, I'd have to die eventually. So I'm being like, oh, why would you die? Kind of shows off that he's gotta be a bit more tricky with this.
Because right now, you don't want us to do that.
That's true. He doesn't want us to do it.
You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care?
Exactly.
I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours.
Oh, he values us, but he's never loved us.
Why?
What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life. Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
Let's see. I don't know. Falling forever doesn't seem too bad to me.
You say that now, but let's see how we all feel after a week, or a month, or a year.
Except the princess? Yeah, he values all life except the princess. Cringe. But I've got the best company I could ask for. You guys. What more do I need?
Oh, you could do a lot better than us.
Paranoid.
Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time.
Wait.
More time passes. You continue to fall.
It's not like it or wait, hold on. Are you stuck here with us? Or are you capable of going other places?
I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't.
Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
I get it. You don't want us to die because you'd be lonely. How sweet.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely.
Cringe.
Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
It's not like it matters if I die. I'll just come back again.
Again? That's unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once.
I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you?
This happened in House of Leaves /Sirius? Wogue. Wilden. Good for them. That sounds like a good time. Or a bad time. Congratulations. We're sorry it happened. One of those.
Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though.
Yeah, like the princess being like that.
Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us?
Probably a lot.
Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine. She's dead and we're falling forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone?
Exactly. It was hot. Don't worry. Okay. I'm glad it was hot.
It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time?
I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Can you tell me your secrets now?
No.
How about now? Is it secret time?
Still no.
I'm going to wear you down eventually. You might as well spill those sweet, sweet secrets now. Then we'll have something else to talk about.
You're not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it. I'm not.
Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
It's something to do. Secret?
The narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us.
Yeah.
I can.
Secret?
The narrator continues to ignore you.
Slay yourself.
I don't like this, but I suppose there's not much I can do to stop you, is there?
Yeah, maybe if you told me your secrets.
You raise the blade to your neck and slit your carotid artery.
Great.
Here we go.
Here we go.
You'd better get this right next time, do you hear me? Don't blow it.
Yeah, sure.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
And we die. Chapter 3, the Wraith. I knew we'd probably end up with Wraith with this, but that's alright. We also haven't been to Wraith in a hot second.
You're on a path in the wood. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on.
Noises? I know, right? Whoa, who said that? Alright, let's just really quick... Yep, we have completed the nightmare. And I think we'll complete the Wraith on this, because we're just gonna... set her free, perhaps. Or maybe I could split this out, because I still need to hit Wraith at least one more time, on on slaying the specter. So maybe we can try and spread this out.
We've tried doing it our way, and we've tried doing it his way. I think the only way left is hers.
Oh, hey, opportunist.
Are you suggesting we let her out? And why shouldn't we? It's obvious she's the one with the real power here. We might as well ingratiate ourselves to our terrifying new overlord.
That's fair.
Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even.
Yep.
Great. So you probably already know all about her, and all about the threat she poses to the world.
I'm a bit more worried about the threat she poses to us and our boredom.
Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it. Yourself included.
Yeah, okay.
See, it's that last part I'm not so sure about. We've ended twice now. We even ended her once, but it didn't matter, because it still threw us right back into these woods.
So true.
This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore.
Yeah.
That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end.
That's unfortunate.
Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
I mean, we'll see.
Well then, if the world's rushing to an end, that's all the more reason for us to rush over to the cabin and make ourselves useful. It's all about making a good impression. If we're useful, there's a place for us.
See, I like the way Opportunist is thinking. Are you the same narrator we met on the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before.
Suspiciously quick. If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no.
Okay.
What does that mean? I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate.
Okay.
So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different.
I'm different.
All the more reason to side with her, really. It takes a bullshit artist to recognise a bullshit artist, and I'm one of the best in the business. So trust me when I say, he's full of it.
I think I will trust you, Opportunist.
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
Well, we've been killed by her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to follow through this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. We might as well do it now.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever.
I think we can expect that it might.
Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point.
Well, great, let's go check it out.
Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things will be easier if you didn't, and you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating.
I'd get bored though.
Do you see how little authority he has? He's practically just begging us at this point. She, at least, takes what she wants. She's inspirational, really.
I think this is the most I've genuinely liked the Opportunist ever. Like, it's always sort of a tenuous relationship with him, because I'm like, this guy is so the way that he is. And I do really enjoy him in Princess and the Dragon. Like, genuinely enjoy him quite a bit there. I like him on this route.
Everyone is manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them.
Well, let's proceed to the cabin.
You continue down the path towards the cabin.
It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do.
Oh, I know exactly what I need to do.
Of course we do. We've been over it. Find the one in charge and make sure she knows how helpful we are. I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing. Something that would make everything make sense.
I don't know, Paranoid.
Maybe letting her out really is the answer.
Oh yeah, I'm immediately on board.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
Oh yeah, by all means. Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I wouldn't trust that if I were the one making decisions.
I mean, as long as I just don't listen to him, I'm sure it's fine.
Take it however you will.
Enter the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward.
I do love the Wraith's cabin.
The only furniture of note is... That's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror?
Yeah, the mirror's pretty strange.
The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Where is it?
What do you mean there isn't a mirror? There's a mirror, plain as day at the end of the hall.
There really is.
Let's be mindful of our position, boys. Without the knife, we lose part of our bargaining power. We should fold and beg for mercy as soon as we see her.
I'm in.
I'm sure we have too much self-respect to do something so worm-like, right? We can always at least pretend to have a conversation as equals. We did kill her last time.
No, I don't think I will.
Yeah, but she sort of let us do that, didn't she? And again, we don't have a blade.
We literally don't even have a blade.
And look at the bright side. At least everybody knows exactly where worms stand in the pecking order. At the bottom, which is the most important part if you think about it, because it gives everybody else something to stand on. The bedrock, if you will.
Yeah, see, Opportunist is making sense.
She'll understand the value of that.
Yeah. Well, let's approach the mirror.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward, towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
Yeah, she's probably here somewhere.
Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now.
Mm-hmm.
Who says being watched is a bad thing? If we haven't done anything wrong, we don't have anything to worry about. I'm sure she knows we're on her side.
I'm gonna sneeze. Woo! Okay, got him.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Wipe the mirror clean.
This is it. The mirror's going to go away, and she's going to startle us. We better brace ourselves.
It's a pretty good set for a jump scare.
You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
Well,
Oh, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Helplessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
she really did make a lasting impression. That's so true.
Shit, where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then it, she, the princess, constricts.
Oh boy.
Your bones snap.
Ouchie.
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her
Hi.
hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
Oh, my ankle is not supposed to look like that. Yeah, love her for real.
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom. But then you took my body away from me.
Yes.
So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
Hot to break a bone to keep someone where you want them? Yep. It's incredibly hot.
And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
Like, whoa.
Great, we're all on the same page then. The important part now is that we let her know that we're completely on board with this.
Yeah.
Are we? She clearly hates us. I'm not sure letting her in is a good idea. Not like this.
No, we're having a great time.
Oh, don't have second thoughts. This has to happen. It's clearly the only way we save our skin and get out of here.
Yeah.
Ignore him. Have those second thoughts. Have them now.
No, I'm with Opportunist. Let's see. That's fine. I actually came here to free you.
See? That wasn't so hard. And maybe this'll make it hurt a little less.
Great.
Maybe.
Go for it. Hurting is living.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding.
Love her.
Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
You know, I'd drop a rock on someone's head. Like my great-grandfather.
And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
Yeah, this is great. I'm having a great time.
Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. Look, she's mad at us, I get it, but it's nothing we can't clear up after she possesses our body. Don't worry, I'm what you might call a smooth talker. I'll iron things out.
I'm really enjoying having Opportunist here for this.
Oh, will you now? With her like that?
It'll be great. Don't worry about it.
Good luck with that. Doesn't seem like she's too keen on forgiveness.
Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
It's fine. It's literally fine.
Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk.
Paranoid can literally talk. This is better.
Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
All right.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
Yep, going.
It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Yeah, 'cause she's hanging out.
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. I'd beg you to resist, but you've already surrendered your will to her, haven't you?
Yep, thumbs up smiley face.
You're the puppet master here. If this is the only way we could cut ourselves free from you, so be it.
Yeah, just like I told you we would. We're here to make things right. And the first step in making things right is admitting when you're wrong.
Opportunist. Fair enough. We've hurt her.
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff and unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside world.
See, look how good of a job we're doing. Yeah, we're so close.
But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away.
Oh, nothing to do but keep going. She's gonna be free eventually, narrator. May as well give in.
Please, just let her out.
Exactly.
Pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met.
Yep. Maybe if you told me your
No,
secrets.
screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
Oh, come on. It's literally right there. I don't know what to tell you, my guy.
It really is, isn't it?
Yippee! How'd my hand get like that? Sweet.
Isn't saying all of this his job?
He's being a nerd. Oh.
Don't worry about all the criticism. You're doing great.
Opportunist and Wraith?
This is it then. The big moment.
They're getting on.
Finally, we'll get to see what's really out there.
Oh, but as you step outside the bounds of the cabin, you feel another violent tear, a rending that cuts you all the way down to your soul. You are once again separated from everything that had nestled in the deep crevices of your body, from everything that isn't you.
We're us again.
Hey,
Couldn't have planned it better myself.
we're doing great. Covering my red face and kicking my legs and squealing to my hands. I know, right? This ending is so hot. It's such a hot ending. Oh man, this game.
Everything is gone. Except her. Which means we made it to the end of the world. We're survivors.
We did it.
What is happening to me?
Oh, it's gonna be okay. But you don't answer her before she's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay, just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. It's calling us. And not in a good way. If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. Can we trust you?
Yeah.
Finally. We're going places.
See, we're making it out. It's going to be okay. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. It's really not fair of them to make the princess just that hot, is all I'm saying. Like, hot in a very different way than the towers, but all of it psychosexual, baby. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Hi.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
That was a really fun encounter with the Wraith. I quite enjoyed that. No, for real. They made her so hot. They made her so incredibly hot. Okay. Let's just see what we've got. Yep, we got set your demons loose upon the world. And when we go the Spectre route, we'll probably grab. She'll take what she is owed. Sweet. Okay. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
That's nice. Okay, I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear it will be. Or the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are a weave of emotion at odds with themselves, but they are only perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Well, I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Great. Well, let's continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Oh, okay.
A warning before you go any further.
Yes.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Great, good advice. I'll
We're
follow
not
that.
going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed into the cabin. I'm a little bit with the narrator on this one, I think.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Pristine blade? Oh, and there goes CandyBot telling me to drink water and do a little stretch break. Oh, all right, Candy. All right. I appreciate the reminder. Got my water bottle right here. Yep, great. Love that. We're doing a little stand-up. There's my lower back again, man. My lower back is insistently cracking today. Crack-a-lackin'. Alright. Well, that is a nice little break for me. Remember, chatters, that you guys should be taking breaks too. Important to look after yourselves.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, okay. If I to do this right, then I'll take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
Just like the way he says
If
that.
the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
Just like the clean glottal stops, a hint of rot.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No, I'm so focused. Steel your nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Narrator said so.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give
Got
way
him.
and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
We got him, chatters.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder,
She's so hot.
do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Girl, I know. Ma'am.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
She's so hot.
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course it is. She's dead. Those I want to bleed to death here memes, but it's I want to die like that. Yeah. She's so some kind of way is all, but she's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
We have.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
Yeah.
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave. Yeah, let's go.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find.
Oh, really?
Instead, what you find is nothing at all.
Huh.
Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Well, that is unfortunate.
What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Oh, great. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yay.
I'm so glad you're keeping an open mind. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
I have been trusting the narrator.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
I'm glad we're having such a great time.
Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Of course we are. I like it here.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
Okay, as long as we've got that.
Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears.
La 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 la, can't hear him.
Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Oh, sweet. Yay, we did it. We saved everyone.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh, gosh darn it. Okay. Maybe I'm not happy, and I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here, though you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Yeah, I'm on board with it, though.
He's right. It's the only way out.
Yep, here we go.
Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Anything to get out of this hell.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate.
Listen, I would have been happy to stay here forever, but some lady showed up and I'm not allowed to.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Well, that's good. At least we have pristine blade.
You pick up the
pristine blade at home.
stab yourself, and you die.
Great. I would have been content to stay there, but whatever.
The end. Nice knowing you.
Yep. Chapter 2, The Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Princess?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
My goodness. Well, let's proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah, sure, hit me with it.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Alright.
She won't be a problem.
Oh, hey, Colt. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odour of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
Pristine blade perched on the edge.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time.
It does feel like that.
Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Let's enter the basement.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Maybe, perhaps I could see it on this one.
The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
Almost like we've already been here.
Okay. She's definitely dead.
We did it.
It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin.
She's so cute.
And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
She's cute is what's going on.
Ghost!
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Kiss her. Sorry. Hello, baby girl. I know, right?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Yeah, let's get HR involved.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
Whoa.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
I don't know if we could easily kill her like this. Wait and see how things play out.
I see you brought that annoying knife again.
Yeah?
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
Hold on just a sec. Sorry, roommate noises. I killed you. What are you doing not being dead?
I don't feel very dead. But I guess I'm not dead. So you must have only mostly
She's
killed me.
so cute. She's so cute. Look at the little head tilt with the finger. She's so cute.
Or maybe death is only mostly real, but it's also mostly not real. I'm not sure. I'm just the one these things have happened to. Not the one with all the answers. Or any of the answers.
Yeah.
But we're not a ghost. Unless we are?
Oh gosh, are we a ghost?
Death, at least as a form of permanence, is just a concept. And clearly it's not a very useful one anymore. Maybe we should throw it out entirely.
Maybe we should. Your body's right there, though. Your dead body.
The princess glances back at the bones lying on the floor.
She's so cute.
It's just a body. Do you believe these bones? Or do you believe me? Because those bones aren't talking to you.
She's so right.
She's seeing things pragmatically. We should do the same. Reality is what's in front of us, not our preconceptions of what it should be. There doesn't need to be a static truth. There doesn't need to be objectivity.
Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time.
Well, yeah. You brought a knife with you. Was I supposed to just welcome you with open arms when you obviously had stabbing on the mind?
Gosh darn it, she's right. That knife could have been for anything.
It could have, but it wasn't. You You can't blame me for threatening a would-be knife-wielding murderer. Especially when that would-be knife-wielding murderer became an actual knife-wielding murderer.
She's so right. Let's see. But if I knew I'd wind up having to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you.
And if I knew you were going to murder me without even knowing who I was, I wouldn't have given you the chance.
I love her.
We all make mistakes.
I love her. Okay, alright. I guess I should tell you why I was sent to kill you. You're going to end the world.
And what? You just believed that? You killed me without giving it any thought? That's cold.
Well, I mean, it's cold enough that we've got a guy here with us called the Cold.
That's rich coming from her. Every time she touches us, it's like we freeze over. She's right, though, but that's neither here nor there. What's done is done. What we do from this point forward is all that matters. Let's try not to let emotion get the better of it.
Okay, that being said, though, I do think that's where we're going to end the stream for today. It's getting around time for me to get going. So I'm going to put you guys on the end screen. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. I hope you had a fantastic time. I will be back tomorrow. I'm currently streaming Tuesday through Saturday, starting a little after 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And yeah, everyone take care of yourselves, drink water, get some sleep, take your meds, grab a snack or something. I don't know, do something cool and fun with your day too. Love you guys lots. Bye-bye.